Create a new document. Click Sketch and select the top workplane to draw on. Type the letter N to turn the workplane around so that it faces you. Use the drop-down menu to select the center point rectangle. Click on the origin and, still holding the left button down, drag to create a rectangle. Release the mouse button and type 400 followed by Enter. Then type 400 followed by Enter again. You should now have a rectangle 400 by 400 square. This is the top of your table. Now choose a corner rectangle and draw a small rectangle like this. After releasing the mouse button, type 45 Enter and 45 Enter again. This should draw a leg in approximately the right place. Type the letter D to select the dimensioning tool. Click one side of the small rectangle and then one side of the large rectangle. Move the mouse to place the dimension and then type 15. Do the same with the other side of the small rectangle. The small rectangle should now be 15 mm away from both sides of the large one. Make another small rectangle near the lower corner of the big one. Dimension it the same way. Still using the corner rectangle, create a new rectangle by clicking on one of the legs. Release the mouse button and move the mouse down and click on the side of the other small rectangle. The pointer might try and latch onto the middle of the line. Move it away from there so that it can't. Then click to place the new rectangle so that it goes from one leg to the other. Don't try to dimension the length of this rectangle. You've already told it that it starts on one leg and finishes on the next leg. Later, if you change the distance between the legs, this part will adjust automatically. You do need to dimension the thickness of this piece of wood though, and usually that sort of wood is 19 mm thick. Type the letter D to select the dimension tool again. Click on the two top corners of the rectangle and move the mouse to position the dimension. Type in 19 and press Enter to set the width of the rail. Click on the green tick to finish the sketch. You have now drawn all of the parts needed to make your table. Hold down the right mouse button and turn the drawing around until it is the right way up. You can tell this because the word top will be sitting on top of the view cube. Then choose the extrude tool and select everything inside the large rectangle. You can see a solid tabletop appear. This sort of wood is often 18 mm thick, so type 18 beside depth in the extrude dialog box and press Enter. Click the green tick to finish the extrusion. Find Sketch 1 in the browser and click the eyeball to make the sketch visible again. Use the right mouse button to turn the tabletop so you are looking at the underside of it. Click on the Extrude tool again and select one of the legs. An arrow should appear showing which way the program is intending to extrude the leg. If the arrow is pointing the wrong way, just click on it and it will swap directions. Then in the Extrude dialogs, type 400 and press Enter. Near the top of the dialog box, you should also click on the New option to make sure you create a new part. When you've done that, click the green tick to finish the extrusion. You can tell if you've made a new part because it comes out in a different color from the tabletop. Finally, click the Extrude tool again and select the rail rectangle. Extrude at 80 mm in the same direction as the leg, and make sure you've chosen the New option before you click the green tick to finish your extrusion. In the next video, we will drill the holes to make the doweled joints which hold the parts together.